Now, it's the 12th day of the Olympic Games, and I'm very pleased to welcome to the programme Yazan Al Bawwab. He is a swimmer and one of 8 athletes representing Palestine here in Paris this year. He joins us from the Olympic Village. Good evening to you, Yazan. Thanks very much for talking to us.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be on your channel.
Look, you swam the 100-metre backstroke for Palestine. You had the Palestinian flag on your chest when you dived into the pool. I wonder what it meant to you to do that, how you felt representing Palestine at these games, given the war in Gaza, the devastation that we all see on our TV screens every day now.
Yeah, I mean, there's absolutely no words to describe what's happening back home. I'm, like you said, one of 8 people. We have 15 million Palestinians scattered around the world. I'm just one that's able to be here to represent a voice of the people that are, they're not heard. We are, even you're on the news talking about the numbers of people and innocent people being killed, and we're trying to show the world that we're athletes. We want to play sports. We want to be like everybody else. We want to have the rights of everybody else, and sports is one of those tools that I'm trying to use so get the humanity out of the world, because we're not treated as human beings right now.
And we're showing our viewers pictures of you during that race. As I said, you had the Palestinian flag on your chest, also on your hat. You put your 2 fingers up in the air, the peace sign as well. I want to ask you, though, specifically about the flag, because obviously France, the country hosting these Olympic Games where you are now, doesn't recognise the state of Palestine. So how did you feel wearing the flag, given where you are?
Absolutely. I mean, this is one of my phrases that I said to the news. I said, hey, I'm here raising my flag. I'm so proud. It's an absolute honor to raise it in a country that doesn't recognize us. Just so you're aware, a lot of the countries around Europe and even America don't recognize Palestine, which I mean is something, to say when I have, when I qualify to be here, I have the flag on the land that I'm going to swim in, and the athletes, they have the flag, and Palestine has land here in the Olympics. So to be here to represent, 15 million people, there's countries here with 30,000 people and have a country, and we have 15 million people, believe it or not, yet we're not a recognized country to a lot. So an absolute honor, and it's my way of showing resistance.
And your story itself, your personal story, is quite extraordinary. You're a member of the Palestinian diaspora, and your dad is a swimmer as well. In fact, it was him who had that vision, first of all, of wanting to represent Palestine at the Olympic Games. And it was you, his son, who achieved that. It must have been an emotional moment for you, but also for your dad.
Yeah, my dad was not a swimmer. He was a refugee. He had a dream to learn how to swim. I mean, even dreaming to be at the Olympics is not something that the Palestinians have just yet. Dreaming to be, to do some things sometimes, for the people in Gaza right now, they're looking for water, for food. For them to dream to go to the Olympics is not even something, like they're dreaming about basic human rights, human needs. And so my dad, got out of, being a refugee. He saw that education is the way out, and he just put his head down, kept working to get me to where I am today. And here I am having a voice, spreading it to millions around the world.
And you train in Dubai, not in Palestine. It's worth highlighting, isn't it, that if you were in Palestine yourself, you couldn't train because there are no swimming pools.
There's no swimming pools. I was born in Saudi. I grew up in Dubai. I went to university in Canada and in the UK. I've lived in the Netherlands. I have Italian citizenship. A lot of people are very confused and, like, what's going on? It's amazing. But, I got kicked out of my homeland. Everybody thinks it's amazing, but we didn't have a choice. We have to leave, and so this is the message that I want to just share with the world. I'm a normal kid like everybody else, but I'm subjected to things that not a lot of people are subjected to, and especially athletes. And also, I'm here talking about a war going on in my country where other athletes are not talking about these kind of things. They're talking about, their medals or their times. But nobody seems to care about my medals. Nobody seems to care about my time. And it's unfortunate. But you know what? This is my role, and I'm very proud to carry the flag and send this message to the world.
Well, look, let's talk about you then. I wonder what is next for you, because the Olympic Games have wrapped up for you now. What do you want to do the next couple of years? Give us a sense of what you'd like to achieve.
I mean, I run a business. I've been running a business for two years now. I started up. It's a separate business from my dad's. I sell furniture. I have a factory. I consult, sports consulting. I'm an aerospace engineer, so I work in that field too. So I didn't, again, like I said, I use sports as a tool for, developing me as a character and also going forward, rather than just having sports like a lot of these athletes here. I fund myself to swim. I don't rely on anybody. I'm very proud to say I'm here because, as a Palestinian, nobody's gonna help you get where you are. You got to help yourself. And so this was just a stop for me. I'm going to get back to work. I've actually.
Well, we'll let you get back to work. It's been a real honor to talk to you this evening. Thank you very much indeed for spending a couple of minutes with us here on France 24. That is Yazan Al Bawwab, Palestinian Olympic swimmer. Thanks for having you.
Oh, look.
Thanks for joining us on the program.